welcome back to the channel. As you can see by that view, we have snow-capped fells and of course the classic view of Grasmere in the Lake District. We are going up Loughrigg Fell today, so come along because we've got our first composition of the day so far, which is uses a bit of a line of snow here into the gully, which the path which comes along Loughrigg Terrace. We have got the winding part of the path that leads you down to the image as well. It's bright enough to handheld at the minute. We have got the full gear with us as well, lugging it up Loughrigg Fell, so hence we're having a bit of a stop off on the way. So we have done one of the two shots walking on from the car park at Rydal. So Dad hasn't been round this side before, so yeah, it's a weekend out after the snow we've had, just to try and capture some snow-capped peaks on the fells. So for the time being, I'll bob these on as we continue to make his way up to top of Loughrigg. Right, we have got to his next viewpoint now. Coming at Loughrigg, the hat's back off. Got a bit of a sweat on. Obviously carrying full gear as well today, and I've got the beast, the 200 600 with me. But what we've been doing is just this little outcrop here, just trying to get that into the Grasmere Lake itself, a bit like that, but hiding that tree there, what's behind it. So using this rock here and this one there. I was bang on 24mm on the wide. I will probably do a vertical as well, just with this side and that, looking straight down the valley. So yeah, let's say we're filling his boots today. The bit of snow on the fells is just make it look a bit different as well. There's no cloud as such yet, but we are still making his way up, as you can see. So we are getting more and more exposed fells. Langdale's just over there with a bit of snow on, so no doubt when we get to the top, that'll be one of his focal points. But for the time being, I'll bob these on for you next. I've got another one for you as well. Just while Dad's shooting over there, at the pinnacle, thought I'd come for a little bit of a wander and got this one. Vertical orientation, I still am holding as well, but just got this little leading line of a rock into the foreground. I did get quite low as well, so it does protrude into Grasmere, just so I can hide all this wire, barbed wire and stuff, because they are redoing the path and that up here as well. So yeah, it just makes that a little bit easier to clone out, but spin you around. The views are now starting to open up. It is all snow cap look. We've got nice little detailing as well, probably just enough snow as well to keep the details in the fells. So yeah, when we get to the top, you can guarantee that long lens will be coming on. But for the time being, I'll bob this other one for you as we probably make another little stop off on its way up. Still in the same place. I've been working this scene a little bit more, and for the next one we have got it. So this crag that we used last time to get it all in one leading line going across, we've got it coming across from the left hand side, coming over the rock in the middle, slightly higher as well, so you get that little bit of separation from the rock and the shoreline of Grasmere. Leads you off into the mountains in the background and the fells and the snow and everything. We have got a bit of sun coming out now, as you can tell from my face, so I'm going to quickly run and get the camera to get a bit of light on this foreground, and I'll bob these images up next for you. Right, we have come across this little scene now. Looks very nice to the eye, but trying to get it to work is a bit of a bugger. Also, we've got no light whatsoever. It's very flat, but the reason it took his eye, because it zigzags you through the scene. There's a little wall at the bottom with the Langdales in the background. I've taken it anyway, just as a recce shot really, just so we know what it is. And the reason we've come this way is because the coach party arrived. There must have been 20 or 30 of them, just on the way up the main path up to Loughrigg. So we thought we'd take a slight detour, come off the main path and just see what we'd find. Literally 50 yards from the path, we've got this. So like I've just mentioned, I've tried to shoot where Daz is there, looking down to it, didn't seem to work. I've tried to shoot above it, which I'll put that image on now for you. And it sort of zigs your way through, but I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts, see whether it worked or not, but there's no light or anything, but I'll bob it up now for you anyway, and you can make your own minds up. Right peeps, we have come a bit further off the track now. We have come to a little part that a few of you might know. Capture Lakeland, he did a series over the past year or two about the hole in the wall. Well, we've just come across it. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is because this is his little spot, is this. Does a hell of a lot round here. So if you want to see what he's done round here, go over to Capture Lakeland. But the hole in the wall, this is the reason why. One of the walls of Loughrigg with a tree that leads you onto it. But what I have done, I've got in the middle of the wall for the time being, and I've just done a pano. Basically just with the wall leading you down, try and get all these snow-capped fells in it. So if it's worked, I'll pop that up. I will take a shot as well with a tree through the wall, even though there's no light or anything like that. So yeah, there's no light out to bring it out as such, but I will do that as well while we're here, as we're continuing to make our way up to the top of Loughrigg. But yeah, what a nice find is this. So yeah, I'm not going to show you where it is or anything like that because this is his little spot, but I'll put the images up for you anyway as we continue to make our way up. Peeps, we have started to move a little bit further up now to, well, still try and get his way to the top, but keep getting distracted. So I've come to another little hillock, basically because this wall we've been shooting just down there, it sort of horseshoes all the way around here, all the way down. So it's like engulfing all this little middle part, then all the snow-capped fells in the background. So yeah, I've done a pano, so I'll bob that on now for you, but I've got the big boy out, hence I've been a bit shattered walking up. So it's about 2.5, 3 kilos this thing, but let me just put you through the viewfinder. That's the view at the minute. Roughly on about 250mm, just straight onto it. So yeah, there'll be a few telephoto shots today. I'm going to make this worthwhile bringing it up here. So I'll put the pano on, and after that I'll come back to you because no doubt there'll be a few telephoto shots as well. We have not reached the top yet. I know we keep saying we're going to the top, but we've sort of done it. Let's look again. Got all this rock formation here. So yeah, Daz is just down there trying to shoot the pano that you've seen already. But it is proving quite hard. It is, the light is coming and going. It is very, very dull at the minute, but just lucky we've got a bit of snow on the fells, just so to make it a bit interesting as such. But like I say, the weekend warriors like we are, you've got to put up with the conditions you get. So anyway, back to this composition. This one here, I am ignoring Grasmere at the minute. I've had it on a portrait orientation. I am hand holding because it is quite tight round here. So on a vertical orientation, just getting this jagged rock formation down the side with the Langdales in the difference. I'm going to come across this side as well. Let's bring it round here. So once that is out of the way, I'm going to get shooting this way as well. So you've got Elter water all in the background there, and it sort of points on there. I might even come back a little bit and try a pano just to try and get it all in as such. But yeah, just working this little craggy bits. It's quite interesting, is this? The images you get from this little bit, I'll bob up now for you. As you can see, a few people at the top there now. So we're not that far, just easily distracted, as you say. As you can tell, peeps, we have made it to the top, but unfortunately some retards have knocked the cairn over, as you can see. So I'm hoping this does get fixed. Probably will do. Obviously a few donations and that to the footpaths and that of the Loughrigg Fells, they'll soon sort this out. But I'm going to take a few images anyway, because with it being over like this, it's going to make it quite interesting but saddening as such. I have taken an image before this when it has been upright on the left hand side, and you can get the Langdales on the right hand side. But yeah, I'll take a couple of images while we're here anyway. But yeah, retards, the outdoors are for everyone to enjoy, not to bloody knock stuff down like this. What joy do people get out of that, eh? Bloody disgusting. But anyway, we'll take a few images while we're here, and I'll bob you back on. But I'll just give you a full 360 round here at the minute, because there's no one else about. It is blowing a gale as such. We are getting some peeps coming over on the radio. Ah! Daz is there, look, doing his pan out phone. So yeah, there you go. The images we get from up here are bomb now. We are going to go back a different way. We are going to go back over the Rydal caves and stuff like that. Just to, I know there's one or two different outcrops at that side. Whether we stick out for sunset or not, I don't know. This cloud up, but it does look to be clearing bit by bit. On the weather apps it did say we're going to clear a touch, but how much we don't know. I'll bob these on for you now anyway. You can have a nosy at these. Right peeps, we have come off the summit now. As you can see, I'm just in this little hollow. Darcy's probably just seen him up there. He's messing around with his 100 400, because we have got a bit of low-lying cloud coming in over the top of the fells over there. But for the time being, well, let's take a shot because a bit of light just in the background. I'll put you through the viewfinder, you can see what the composition is. That's the composition there. got the road in the bottom side, leads way up, and as the snow has hit them fells in the background, it sort of leads you all the way through the scene. So yeah, it's quite nice on this. I'm at about 380 mil on this, so just getting the compression, but I'm going to turn it round to that side as well. So I've got some cloud just coming in, low-lying clouds, so I'm going to focus over there for the time being. But until I come back to you, I'll bob this on for you. Did do a bit of a time-lapse earlier on his way up from Loughrigg, so I'll bob that on now for you, and I might set another one going as well with this cloud coming over the all the fells at that side. So yeah, so enjoy these for the time being. Peeps, as you can tell, a bit of a change of attire. We have got some, looks like inclement weather coming in. I've got the time lapse on, so you'll probably see it on the time lapse, but I'll just show you through the viewfinder here. That is roughly the composition we've got. There's a nice loads of layers leading straight down the valley. So I've got it as well when the herdies were up there. So a couple of herdies up there as well, leading you straight down in the valley. I'm going to move her telephoto round a bit, just so you can get the Langdales, but yeah, looks like we're in for a bit of a shower, so I think we'll be getting behind this rock fairly sharpish. Right, we have to come down a bit further now because we have just been absolutely battered by that wind. There's a bit of a shelter around here, look. Looks like some of it has gone in because it was quite high last time I were up here. But we're going to continue to head down anyway. But if you've enjoyed this, please give us the old thumbs up. Let's pop that down because I've got my hands up with it. The old thumbs up, and I'll see you again on the next one. I'll end with all the final images now because I think we've earned a well-deserved pint, I think. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you on the other one. Bye for now.